Welcome back to the channel, my YouTube family. Hope you're doing well today and staying safe. Tis me, G4, back with Life Behind the Sticks. Hope you're enjoying this series so far. I'm really having a blast with it because it just gives me the opportunity to do some new stuff on the channel and share some of the knowledge that I've gained over many years as a gamer. And today, in the next couple of episodes at least, we are going to look at these things. Look at those. Yes, controllers. There's a PS4 controller, there you go, and an Xbox controller. You can see the sticks missing off of that one, and this one needs some love. So we're going to focus in on these in the next couple of episodes, so hope you're going to enjoy it. Let's do it! Okay, so today we're going to focus on this little bad boy here. This is an Xbox One Elite Controller Series 1. Yeah, it's been a very good controller for me for many years. This came as a gift with an Xbox One. I've been extremely lucky to get that as part of that package. It was a limited edition Xbox One Elite, which came with an Elite controller, and I will be doing a series or a part Life Behind the Sticks specifically on this type of controller, probably the Elite 2, which is the one I'm using now. Anyway, this controller I probably used for a good 3 years, and yeah, it's had thousands and thousands of gaming hours on it. Fantastic, still a great controller, still works perfectly, but it needs a little bit of love. So we're going to take it over to our Gaming for XP workshop, and we're going to, I have got something that I want to show you that we're going to use on this and see if it fixes some of the problems. So let's cut to the workshop now, and let's get into it. Okay, welcome to the Gaming for XP workshop. Now, this is my Xbox One Elite controller. It looks pretty spiffy, as you can see. Now, the thing with these controllers, I don't know if you know, I'm going to use my tweezers here so that you can see this. So you can actually, these sticks are actually magnetized, so you can just lift these off like that. These just pop off like that, and then you can just drop them straight back on. But you can see this one, I'll see if we can focus this a little bit. Maybe not. But this is well and truly chewed up. The whole thing's chewed up. So we need to change those today. We'll take those off for a second. The other thing that happens, you can see I've got kind of the grips on these. We'll turn this over for a second. So the grips on these have been changed because one of the problems that you have with these controllers, and you can probably see it here, is that these grips actually come off. I don't know if you can see that there, but these grips come off. So I've been looking around for a solution. The problem is that I changed these grips. Here is the original grip for them. They're grey. That's the original grip. Make sure this is nice and, so this is original grip here. All of this kind of lifted off, and yeah. So I changed the grips on these. I've got scuff grips. The problem with doing that is sometimes then it will affect these kind of side things. So I wanted to try and find a solution for fixing that. So the other issue that I've had with this controller, and probably the obvious one, is these grips. You can see these are absolutely filthy. Now, that's just the accumulation of playing for a long time, but the big issue that I have with these grips is I've tried to clean them, and what ends up happening is it ends up just kind of, I don't know if you can see that, and just try and reposition this a bit better. You can see that that's actually, through trying to clean it, it just has stained those grips, and trying to clean them has been an absolute nightmare. I don't know what it is, whether it's the compound, or you can see that's, I've tried to clean that one, and it's just stained the crap out of it, and so I don't know if it's the compound or what it is, but It's just a major issue for me trying to keep these clean. It's not very nice when you've got a dirty kind of controller. So let's continue and see what we can get done with this product and see if it all fixes this. And I was looking on the internet. Now I could get new grips. No problem, but it doesn't solve the issue with these. So I was looking on the internet, and I've been looking for a while, and I actually found this particular thing here. So I will cut to I'll cut the description of this and we'll walk you through what this is. And while I'm doing that, I'll open this up so it's ready to go. So you can see this is the Extreme Rate Soft Anti-Slip Silicone Controller Cover Skin. Blah blah blah, with thumb grip per cap protective case. All very convoluted, but you can see that's Australian dollars. That's $15 Australian, well less than 15, $14.99. They probably pick it up for about $10 US or $12 US. So it's not an expensive fix, this one. Extreme Rate are very good. They do a whole raft of skins and stuff for different controllers, and you can see you can have this in black, blue, red or white. Now, if it's not clear, this is on Amazon, and this specific one is for the Xbox One Elite controller. It's not for the Xbox One. I'm sure that they will have an alternative one that is an Xbox One controller, and I'm sure that they will also have PS4 and PS5 controller skins. But this is specifically for the Elite controller. Let's get it out of the package and see what it does and see if it fixes the issue that we've had. Okay, so let's get this out of the plastic. Put that away for a second. Let's get this out of the plastic and see what it looks like, see what's in here. Get rid of that. So you can see it's like a jacket for your controller. Pretty neat. I know, hopefully you can see that. So yeah, it's like a jacket. It's like something that just sits on the top of it. And then there's these kind of thumbstick covers too, which is quite nice. So we're going to try and fit this today, see what happens, see if it fixes the problem. So before I do that, I've got to take a few things off of this particular one. There we go, we're back in focus. So we have these paddles on the back. You just pull these to the center and they'll come off like that and like that. Pretty simple to do. Turn it over, and this D-pad actually comes completely out like that. So we're ready to go. We're already taking the thumbsticks out. I'm not sure the best way of slipping this on, and in fact let's just say there's no instructions whatsoever to do this. We are flying a little bit by the seat of the pants. So yeah, let's just put a new jacket on this control and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to slip that over one like that. Okay, so it goes round the outside, sorry, you probably can't see this. And yeah, actually this is quite easy to do, easier than I was expecting. So we'll just slip that over there like that. That obviously sits up there like that. Kind of interesting. And that's pretty much all we have to do. It's not sitting quite 100%, so I'm going to finagle it a little bit, but straight away, that is actually not too bad. So I'm going to give it a little bit of finagling, and then we'll come back and see how it looks. Okay, so here is the controller all put back together again. Now, I did give it a bit of a clean. I don't know if you can see that, but I used a little bit of isopropylene alcohol to clean it, and as you can see, this thing was filthy. It has been lying in a drawer for about a year, so you can't expect it not to be a little bit dirty. But I've got to say, I'm quite impressed by this. I mean, it wasn't a expensive solution by any means, but You can see it fits around the controller pretty nicely. It hasn't, let's put it on its back for a second. Let's just focus in, there we go. It has tucked all that grey stuff away underneath, so that's no longer an issue. It's not, there's no obstruction to the triggers at all, so that's pretty nice. It fits over everything quite nicely, and yeah, I'm super impressed by this. I'm super impressed to try this and see how it is going to work in on the Xbox. I got to say, these I like these grips. They're nice. They feel quite comfortable in the hand. There's one on the back there and one on the front. So it'll be interesting to see how we're going to go once we get this working with the Xbox One controller. And yeah, for something that took a couple of minutes to do and didn't cost a lot of money, I think this is a good option. You can use this on an Xbox One controller. This specific skin was for the Xbox One Elite, but I'm sure they will have some for the Xbox controller. And yeah, it just gives your controller a little bit of a refresh. So I've actually fitted those grip covers onto those green sticks that you saw at the start of the video, and yeah, you can see that actually molds into the grip, so which is quite nice. So yeah, it's made a huge difference to the look of this controller, the feel of this controller, and yeah, all for $14, $15. Nice. So there you go, guys. I must admit I'm super impressed for something that is so inexpensive, how easy that was to apply. No screws, no taking face plates off. It's just a silicone cover. Slip it straight over the controller and you're ready to go. I've been playing around with it off camera. When I'm gaming, it feels nice and comfy. It certainly has solved all the issues I had. I'm going to slip those stick caps on and just see how they look. Although I like convex instead of concave instead of convex sticks, and they're convex, so not sure how I'll go with that. But yeah, I highly recommend that. Is if you're looking to just give your controller a little bit of a zhuzh, a little bit of an upgrade or a little bit of a refresh, then you could do worse than just having a look at that particular product for your controller. Guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Hope you're enjoying the whole series behind the whole concept and the series behind Life Behind the Sticks. If there's any ideas that you have for me that you'd like to see me try, please leave comments down below. Like rating's always appreciated, and we'll catch you next time on Gaming for XP. See ya!